Hi, I'm Del.
And I'm Grace.
And we're the managers here at Powertone Studios Mayfair on Maddox Street. Today we're going to talk you through some exercises that can be done on a PowerPlate.
You can combine these exercises to make a short, fun and effective workout that lasts about 20 minutes.
The PowerPlate works by using vibrations to stimulate muscles to contract and relax. Muscles generally contract once or twice a second, but by exercising on the PowerPlate, the vibration causes an automatic reflex muscle contraction of 25 to 40 times a second. This therefore means you use an impressive 95% muscle fibre instead of 65% used in traditional training, therefore achieving a more effective workout. Use of the PowerPlate correctly means that just 25 minutes in a class with us is comparable to what you might achieve in a 90-minute gym session.
So we're going to start with the squat. This is a great exercise for legs. It's going to work your quads, your hamstrings and your glutes. So let's go see how it's done.
So starting the squat, imagine you are sitting down in a chair, making sure your thighs are coming parallel to the floor and the weight is falling to the heels so that you can almost wiggle the toes if you want to. Try to keep your chest up and proud and keep your abdominals engaged to keep a strong, controlled posture to allow a smooth squat.
Next we're going to be looking at the pelvic bridge. This works the hamstrings, so the back of the thighs, a little bit of quads and the glutes.
So lying with a neutral spine, place the feet on the edge of the plate. Imagine your legs are running parallel along train tracks. Tilt your pelvis and roll up and down through your vertebrae one by one, taking your hips up towards the ceiling and back down again. To target your core, glutes and hamstrings more, you can take your arms off the floor to reduce the support and challenge your balance. To further advance the exercise, you can take one leg to the ceiling, keeping the foot flexed to reduce support and work the supporting leg more. In our classes, we like to get creative and use equipment, so for the abductor muscles, grab yourself a resistance band and place it around the lower leg. Standing on the plate on one leg, keeping both knees slightly bent to allow contraction, take the leg away from the central line of the body nice and slowly, keeping the hips square and body nice and aligned. Use the mirror to help. This will engage the abductor muscles and don't forget to switch legs after 1 minute. Pilates rings are a great addition to your workout for the opposing adductor muscles, the dreaded inside thighs. Placing this between the legs, using the pads for comfort, slowly press the legs together and release in a squat position to engage the adductors. Doing this on the plate automatically contracts those muscles at a greater rate than if you were just doing this on the floor. You can get creative with the plate as much as you want, and you can also use the PowerPlate similarly to a step in a step class. So running up and down off the PowerPlate is a great way to include a cardiovascular workout into your 25-minute class. Pretty much any exercise can be translated onto it, so jumping up and down off the plate also allows greater muscle contraction and gets your heart rate up for a tougher workout. Jumping from one leg to the other is also a great cardiovascular exercise with the benefit of rapid muscle contraction. 1 minute of this is more than enough to feel the burn.
Moving on to the upper body, we're going to show you the press up. This works the chest and the back of the arms, and today we're going to show you the modified press up and the full press up.
For the press up, keep your shoulders over your hands, pulling your core in, slowly lower yourself down towards the plate and push yourself back up. For the chest muscles in particular, keep the hands wide and the elbows out. You might find these press ups harder on the plate than you would normally because the muscles are contracting at such a high rate. So if you feel it's too much, lower your knees to the floor, keep your neck and body nice and long and repeat lowering your chest to the plate and back up.
Now we're going to focus on the back of the arm with the tricep dip. We're demonstrating these today on the PowerPlate, but they can be done at home on the chair or on a bench.
For tricep dips, place your hands on the edge of the plate, fingers facing forwards and slowly lower yourself, making sure you bend at the elbows and not raise the shoulders to get yourself down there. Keep yourself as close to the plate as possible so you really are challenging those triceps with your body weight. If this is too easy for you, straighten the legs to extend the support away from the body's centre of gravity, making the triceps work harder to lift the body. Check your alignment in the mirror to help you.
Next we're going to look at chest flies. This is working in the chest here, and it's going to use the cables on the PowerPlate which we haven't used yet.
Stepping off and facing away from the PowerPlate, standing in a slight squat, take the resistance cables and adjust the settings depending on how much of a challenge you want. Keeping the elbows slightly bent, close the arms together to engage the chest muscles and release, ensuring you keep control. Don't let the resistance cables take you through the motions, keep it smooth and controlled, making for a great upper body workout. If you're used to weight training, grab yourself some free weights, and standing on the plate with knees bent, you can perform any weight exercise you like. Bicep curls are great for the upper arm. Keep your elbows pinned to the side and slowly raise the hands up towards your shoulders and back down to enable muscle contraction and release. Although the plate is not directly contracting the bicep muscle, you are now working the legs at a minimum of 25 contractions a second whilst working your upper body too. A great addition to an all-body workout. Lateral raises work the shoulder rotator cuff muscles and slowly raise your arms up to shoulder level and back down to your side. Use the correct weight to get to failure every time. At Powertone, we like to use kettlebells to keep our clients on their toes, so grab a kettlebell and similarly to free weights, you can perform any exercise you normally do. Here is the swing and the high pull exercise.
So moving on to our core, we're going to start with the simple plank. This is a really effective exercise at strengthening the whole core and not just the superficial muscles that we call the six-pack.
So for the basic plank, keep your shoulders over elbows and your neck in line with your body and feet together. To challenge your balance, take one leg off and hold. This reduces the support on the floor, therefore activating your core muscles more. Rocking forwards and backwards on your toes, you should feel an increase in the abdominal contraction the further your weight is over your elbows. You can even take one arm off, being careful not to twist in the hips and making sure you keep it equal by taking the other arm off too. To really push yourself, only once you've mastered the basic plank, combine these two and take off opposite arm and leg to dramatically increase your body's desire to rotate. Make sure you don't let it. For an even more challenging plank variation, grab yourself a stability ball. Place your elbows on the power plate and toes on top of the ball and bring the knees right into the chest and extend in one smooth motion to enable abdominal contraction. The vibration of the plate will contract the arm and chest muscles, a great all-over trunk workout.
So next we have the sit-up, and because we're on the power plate, we're going to hook the toes under the bars.
Here we have the basic sit-up. Use the power plate's bars to hook your feet under for support and slowly sit up towards the neck of the power plate. To perform a crunch, just lift your shoulder blades off the plate, and to begin, have your arms forwards. If you want to challenge yourself more, take the arms to beside your ears or even over your head to increase the leverage and therefore demand on the abdominals. To keep your workouts interesting, grab yourself a medicine ball and sitting on your plate with your legs up and back softened to keep supported, twist the ball from left to right to perform a Russian twist. This will activate the oblique muscles, which, in addition to a sit-up or a crunch, means you will be getting a more complete abdominal workout. So as you can tell, any exercise can be translated onto the power plate. The vibration will enhance your workout and challenge your muscles unlike any other gym equipment. At Powertone Studios, we are currently fusing our dance backgrounds to develop a dance workout for you to get that dancer's physique. So keep up with us to be first in line for this and to trial our new Ballet Powerplate fitness regime.
So hope you've enjoyed our video today and it's given you some ideas for your own Powerplate workouts.
Don't forget you can use everything you've seen today at home off the plate.
And stay tuned for our next video.